Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
The show starts
right here, right
This
now.
is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a
This
fan.
is HQ Live. Christmas time, we ride, red and white in the sky. Let 'em fly from the hill worldwide. Turn it up, let it bang. Hey, Razorbacks on your brain. Hey, Hog HQ Live. Hey, Hog HQ Live. Yeah, ugly sweaters with the Razorback logo. Candy canes drip while we talk that mojo. Playoff dreams wrapped up like gifts. Ringing those bells when the defense shifts. From the hardwood shine to the gridiron grind. We break it all down, you don't fall behind. Pour up that cocoa, toss on that cap. It's a jolly little journey through the world of the Hogs Jazz. HQ Live, Christmas time we ride, red and white in the sky. Let 'em fly from the hill worldwide. Turn it up, let it bang.
What's going on, everybody? This is your main man, Ox Smooth Baron, and you're tuned in to Hog HQ. Woo! Pig Sue! Wee! Go Hogs!
Yes, sir. Hey, welcome to another great episode of Hog HQ Live, brought to you by the Hog Talk Podcast. And before we get going, you see the motto and the logo in the bottom of the screen by Mr. Hall. Thank you, Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall 528. Tell a friend, we are back again with another great episode. This time we got the Christmas edition, right? So it is what it is. But before we get into tonight's show, we're going to tap into a lot of things. But let me introduce the guys before we get going. This right here, this is Mr. Hall, Adam Hall. This right here, this is Matthew. This is Matt, aka. So Mr. Hog News, Mr. Hart. So, and I'm DP. Look, we are excited to have another show with you guys. As we stated last week, if you watched, because I know you was there watching, we will not have a show next week because someone has previous engagements. We're going to respect their wishes.
I mean, I'll be back on the 3rd if y'all want to do one on the 4th.
It just depends on what goes on. It
I
depends
mean,
on what goes
Arkansas
on.
plays Tennessee on the 3rd, so we could have something to talk about. We could not have something. I don't know.
Yeah.
My flight doesn't get until like 9:30 Saturday night.
Yeah, we won't press the issue. At the end of the day, it's that time of year where people get with their families and enjoy each other and make memories. So, hey, we'll make it what it is and let everybody have a break from watching us week to week. We definitely appreciate the support that's coming our way. Mr. Hart, how many invites were approved?
Like 3,000 to 4,000.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Now we'll see how many actually join, but it was all invited by one person.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
We think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We think these are real people. Either way you go. We appreciate the support week in and week out. But I don't want to hold you. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Of course, this week we'll be talking some basketball. Of course, played Oakland and we also played Houston, so we'll definitely tap into that. We'll tap
Queens.
into who?
Queens.
Yeah, Queens. Same thing. We won.
Oakland, Queens.
We won, so it didn't matter. Either way it go, we'll tap into some basketball, get into some other tidbits of information. We're also going to do some Christmas-y things tonight. So stay tuned for that. Lock in on some memories and ask a couple questions amongst each other. So stay tuned for that. That will be interesting. Guys, what do we got going on today? Transplant Texans and happy Hog Days. I like that, Transplant Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for tapping in.
Same to you.
Yeah. What's been going on, fellas? What's the deal?
Well, currently it's 7-7 Baltimore, New England.
Oh, we were discussing that. Hey, anybody see the Steelers game earlier?
I did. I was watching it intently.
I was not because I was on another show. Nor do I care.
Oh, interesting.
Baltimore loses, they're not in the playoffs. So
I mean, it doesn't matter if you win or because you got
at this point, I'm fine with when they lose, football season can officially be over. So
does that mean you done with fantasy league too?
There's 2 more games in it. One of them I'm in the semifinal on. The other one I'm not going to win.
Gotcha. So I remember that week where you took a heavy lead in the Hog Pick'em.
This week, right?
No, last week. See how you try to be funny hard? See how I did
because
that?
I took I went up another game this week.
Congratulations! I'm happy for you. At the same time, there's still games to be played, and that's why they play the game. Anyway, that particular week, I allowed you to catch up because I had so much going on that week. With that being said, I also forgot to set my fantasy league lineup. Now I'm
in one of my leagues we have. You get fined if you have any inactive players in your starting lineup.
Gotcha.
Same.
So after a couple of weeks at that, people are like, all right, I'm not paying any more fines.
Gotcha.
Oh, speaking of,
okay,
Tesla got another touchdown. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, a 1st and 10 near the 20. Lions go to the end zone and caught. What a catch! Tesla somehow held on to it. He got whammied by 2 defenders and still caught it for the touchdown.
Watch right here. You've got to get between him and the safety and go up the seam. And you'll see the timing of the throw has to be perfect, and Tesla has to make a great bang catch.
Go ahead and end that before we get flagged on YouTube.
Right, before we get fined. Tesla, man, I've definitely been impressed with his play at the next level. He's a guy that you guys remember all we heard about was his spectacular catch rates, the plays that he makes, the one-hand catches at Arkansas, and we was looking like, yeah, right, he's a Division II player. There's no way that he should be successful. We whiffed on another player, so we got him. Who knew? Right, so we know that. At the same time, just intrigued with what he's been able to achieve at the next level. He showed up and showed out in preseason, and he's definitely following through in the season, making some catches. He was on my slip today. So I appreciate you, Mr. Tesla. Anyway, excited about that. Hey, Mr. Risa, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Risa.
Merry Christmas.
We definitely appreciate you. Tesla also dropped one, unfortunately. Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
Hey, Hunter Henry dropped a touchdown earlier, too, so it happens.
Yeah.
Shameful. Guess who else drops touchdowns? All the receivers for the Ravens. All right. Where are the naysayers that said Tesla wouldn't make it past preseason. Boy, balling in the end zone. Absolutely. Like I said, that's a testament to his skill set, his mindset. Of course, we knew his story back in the day. He used to come around with the Detroit Lions jersey on because he's from the state. So he's definitely been a fan. I'm sure he's taking full advantage of being in that opportunity, the opportunity that he has been given at the next level. Guys, we want to get into this basketball real quick.
Let's do it.
Gotcha. Almost as cool as leading the nation in catching and only having one touchdown. A la Mr.
Armstrong. Yeah.
Yeah, what it is.
Which one do you want to roll with? We beat Queens by what, 28?
Let's do that. Let's put it on that start on a high note.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the stats from that game. Did y'all watch it? I watched it.
Of course you watched it. You need to watch it.
Did you? It's
No,
cool if you didn't.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Trevor Brazil, 26 points. That was the game that, what did he hit? 5 for 7 from 3.
No.
Yeah, 26 points in 25 minutes, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Who else did we have going that game? Darius Acuff, who again showed out the last 2 games, 23 points against Queens, 27 yesterday. Also had 10 assists in that game against Queens. I mean, that was a game I was honestly like, the game went how obviously I think we all expected it to.
Right.
I was more worried or annoyed or whatever you want to say that we allowed 80 points to be scored.
Right.
This is one thing that obviously we saw it yesterday too. We're not a defensive team. We get a lot of steals. We create havoc, but we let too much happen. So not a good defensive team. It's one of those things that they're just going to have to outscore everybody. And like we've, seen another Arkansas program that you had to do the same thing. Is just hope you outscore everybody.
Right.
I hope that Carter Knox gets it going before midway through the SEC season. Darius Acuff is doing what he was supposed to do. I feel like coming into this season, Malik Thomas was the one that everybody had eyes on, and Malik has kind of he struggled the last 3 games. And Darius Acuff is, he started off with a couple of rocky games, but he's showing why he's here. He is the John Calipari point guard that he's known for having. So Malik Thomas will get it together. It's just a matter of, finding his rhythm. We saw Brazil yesterday, which is the Brazil that we've seen more often than not.
Correct.
Foul trouble early, didn't play much in the first half. Welcome to the season, Malik Ewing. And I know after the game, he kind of tried to take some of the blame with going 10 for 17 from the free throw line. But Billy Richmond did what a great teammate does. He commented back on his tweet. It's just like, we're all in this. It's not just on one person's shoulders. It's a team. They'll get back to it. So, yeah, Traylon Burks had a pretty good catch as well. I'm glad he's getting his time, even though Washington definitely didn't have the season they had before. So, and who would have thought that, Caleb Williams and his fingernail polish would, clinch the NFC North today, but more power to him.
I tell you, man, it's a freedom of speech type of society we in. Look, at this point, I do want to ask you guys this particular question. We've seen some guys show up in some games. We see some guys end up on a milk carton, a la Brazil. Who do you feel like are the consistent pieces, the glue pieces or the impact pieces that's going to continue to carry this team that you've seen consistently, win or lose?
At this point, it has to be Acuff, I would say. He's the one that's produced the most. He's usually hovering around a double-double every game on assists and points. He had a little more turnovers this game against yesterday against Houston than he usually does. I think he had 4 of them. But I would say he's the most consistent player we've had so far. I mean, you would want to say Brazil, but he's had times if he gets in foul trouble early, he's almost non-existent for the game. It's been that way his whole time here. And then you got some bigs, but it seems like it's a rotation. We've had a game where Pringle did well, and then yesterday we had Ewan do well. We've had Brazil, as we know. Knox has had 1-2 games where he's kind of really put it together. Otherwise, he's been not non-existent. Billy Richmond, he's done well, but he's coming off the bench. Wagner, he's missing shots and just kind of being a glue guy. And then Thomas, he's on a slide right now where he's not really producing. He didn't do anything until pretty much at the end of the game yesterday.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I mean, you got Darius Acuff by far. I mean, he's averaging 18.9 points per game, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, about a steal per. So he's at this point your leader. I know we talked about before this season, DJ Wagner kind of being the vocal leader, the guy to kind of show these younger guys don't need to be shown anything at this point. These freshmen came in ready to go. Darius Acuff is showing why he is here. I think that Malik Thomas got more of the eyes on him prior to the season, and I attribute that just to really Overtime Elite's social media. Which is nothing wrong with it. That's what they do. They get their players out there. They get their hype videos, their highlight videos. That's why we saw Malik Thomas more. But Darius Acuff is showing why he's probably going to be a lottery pick. Malik Thomas will get his. It's just a matter of when. Trevin Brazile and Malik Thomas are both averaging 14 points a game. So this is by far, as the season has gone, we're only 12 games in. This is Trevin Brazile's best season statistically so far out of his 5 years. It's just a matter of him being able to put more of it together against better competition and not just teams like Queens or, if he has one against James Madison in 9 days. Carter Knox, I don't know what to think right now because there's a lot of hype after last offseason when he announced he was coming back.
Right.
Same with Billy Richmond. There was a lot of expectations. So it's just a matter of when are they going to show up? Because it's not a matter of if, it's when with those two guys.
Correct.
Nick Pringle dealing with back issues or whatever it is. I just question, some of the, are we going to see any of these bench guys or are we just going to roll with 8? Because, last year when somebody gets injured or you get into foul trouble and you're down to 6 or 7 guys, what are you going to do then?
Right.
And so we kind of went on this, hey, we're rolling with 10 to 12 deep going into this season. And now we're only going with 8 so far. I just wonder what's going to happen.
Gotcha. Ryan, I'm going to get your comment in a minute. Hart, I do want to get with you and ask you, what's the gentleman named the 2 foreign players that came late?
Ratal.
Kareem Ratal and Elmer Zafich, I think it was.
He had the Savage, and then I think, what was it? Wasn't Samito? He's going to redshirt this season. Paulo Samito, he's the 7-1.
Yeah, I'm interested to figure out if Cal reaches into his bag and get one of these tall guys. Say, hey, all you need to do is watch some of this Jay Will tape. Stand in the paint, put your hands up, take charges, and deflect shots. That's all I need you to do for now. At least to be something different to come in there. Because, like I said, we need an intimidating presence in the post. I refer back to early in the game. I think it was like 9 or 7 or something in that range, where Houston had possession of the ball, drive to the cup, miss it, kick it back out, shoot 3, miss it, get the rebound, kick it around, and it seems like we're just chasing. We're chasing tail, and we're not being proactive in our approach on defense. And to leave these guys on the perimeter, make these open shots, like all it did was just boost their confidence. It does shows that particular unit, that a starting 5 and those guys on the bench, they do have a different type of chemistry. And that's the type of chemistry you need to make a run come in March. So very impressive team. I think as an Arkansas fan, even though we didn't win some of these games, some of these teams that we lost again, you'll see these guys later on. And you have a good idea of what they're working with and how much they'll progress as the season goes on. Go ahead. You want to get that?
Yeah. Hard for me to choose between Knox and Richmond because both are scrappy. Seems Richmond plays with a little bit more emotion, but that gets him into foul trouble a lot. At this point, Knox is going to need to come back for a junior year. You're not wrong. Death Row Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
It's not.
I know it's not.
Yeah.
It's cash.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
Oh, wait, that's Cash Money Records.
I think I'm saying, like, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Just mixing things up. Who cares? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Which one did you have? I don't know which comment you had.
This one.
All right.
All right. So Ryan says unpopular opinion, but look at Malik Thomas. Look what Malik Thomas did at the beginning of the season compared to him coming off the bench. He has regressed. He doesn't really hustle on defense, and he doesn't. This guy, he has been guarding, hit 3 3-pointers in a row because Malik Thomas was late coming over. Absolutely. Not to mention he kind of takes bad threes when he's not in rhythm. I understand shooters need to shoot, but he hasn't done much recently.
Do you think some of that is the AAU style of play that Overtime Elite typically runs? I mean, these guys, not necessarily Darius Acuff coming from IMG, but something like Overtime Elite. I mean, you're kind of playing travel ball.
Correct.
I mean, so I think that there is some transition there, that there are some growing pains, if you will, for Malik Thomas to figure out, especially now that he's getting into heavier competition, especially as we're about to roll into SEC play. Like he's going to be playing guys that aren't going to little schools.
Right.
They're guys that are top dogs in some respects.
So Hunter asks, who you guys got for a starting five? For him, he's seeing, for what he's seen, he would do Acuff, Wagner, Richmond, Knox, Brazil, and Ewing. I'm starting to believe Carter Knox needs to come off the bench. That's what I'm starting to
I would put Carter Knox on the bench until he can work his way back into the starting lineup.
You need a chip on his shoulder.
I think that's what Billy Richmond has, is that chip on his shoulder.
Yep.
I have no issue. Here's the thing with Wagner, because I said this earlier and I'd like to see it more. If Malik Thomas can find his rhythm, if Malik Thomas can get some of his run and gun under control, I would like to see Acuff and Malik Thomas be the 1 and the 2.
I'm just saying. I just feel like, yeah.
And that's nothing against Wagner by any means, because sometimes you have to have that vet on the court to help run things. But seeing Darius Acuff,
someone was detected at your backdoor camera.
Somebody's at the back door.
Yeah.
So there's things I've been noticing about Acuff, and like it's little things like Brazil will get the rebound, and we know how Brazil is. He doesn't mind bringing the ball up the court. Acuff wants that ball.
Correct.
He's coming with his hands out. Like, get him the ball. He wants the ball in his hands. I would just really like to see Acuff and Malik Thomas be feeling it, which of course we'd all like to see them feeling it at the same time, but be able to feed off one another. Because I think that they could be deadly at the 1 and the 2 on the court together, but Malik's got to get out of this little slump that he's in.
Yeah, I do like that. Go ahead.
Well, I kind of go with a different approach. I want it to be Acuff, Thomas, Richmond, Brazil, and Ewan or Pringle, whatever. And the reason why I think that is because I think Thomas needs a little more time on the court, and he's our 3-point threat, and he's going to open up that. We got Acuff driving. And what we saw with Houston, all they did was drive and kick, and the guy was always wide open. Our defense was in constant rotation, and they shot 44% from 3, and it seemed like it was more like 100% because I don't really remember missing too many of them. So I feel like that would be a little bit better for our offense. I think we got 3 problems. I think we are lacking in rebounding. We're not going for it as much, boxing out. We're just kind of standing and watching. Our free throw shooting is an issue. And I think basically, I kind of lost it, to be honest with you, but I think we just need, defense, duh. We're not shuffling our feet and staying in front of players. We were getting blown by a lot, and that's what's breaking down our defense.
Interesting that you say that. Getting blown by and watching, and then the big that's supposed to be in the paint for support is just standing there watching. I've seen that a lot. I've seen a lot of guys get taken off the bounce from the perimeter, get taken to the cup, and there's another guy just sitting here just watching them as if he can't step in front of it and at least alter the man's shot. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're going to alter the shot on the front side, it should be somebody on the back side looking to get it on the glass get the rebound and kick it back out and keep pushing. But that's not what we're seeing right now. This is going to be an issue that we need to fix come SEC play. I said this in football, and this is one thing about sports in general. Whether you win a game or you lose a game, there's always room for improvement, and there's always things that you can constructive criticisms you can take from a game, even though you win, because those things are going to come back up if you don't capitalize on those opportunities when you have the chance to do so. Thomas had 9 straight 10-point games, fast start early, freshman growing pains, hitting late. Great point.
I mean, we say hitting late, though. I mean, it's only 12 games in of a 30-game plus, I think, 31-game season plus March Madness and SEC tournament.
Hold on. Y'all wild with these comments. And Brazil needs to grow and be more physical because we need that. I don't think that's in him. I really don't think
it's not.
I really don't think it's in him.
You know who else it's not in?
Who that? It's the police.
Oh, it didn't play. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, wait, this is why. Hang on.
Hey, look.
LeBron James.
He ain't got it either. That's for Joseph because Joseph thinks he's the GOAT.
You know, LeBron James was airballed 56 free throws in his career. GOAT.
Don't be those guys. Because as much as I grew up, matter of fact, I got a whole a picture and a frame of Michael Jordan I'm looking at right now. Like I'm just saying, great players do great things, and they can't be perfect. So it is what it is.
No, he's still a great player.
Yeah, somebody said the front door. Joseph said, "Let me have my weed." All right, Joseph James Barton. Brazil has got to stay out of foul trouble. Yep, he got to move his damn feet. That's the problem. He's lazy in regards to that. With him out there, it's a whole different level of play, different level of team play. He is a shooter from deep and a threat to go to the rack at any time. Absolutely. I hate that I gave him props last week and then he just disappeared and got the mid-card this week. Either way it go, he has to find a way to be consistent. He's going to have to make his mark come SEC play. He's got to figure out maybe he's going through something personally. I'm not sure. That could definitely be something that could affect someone's game. But
hello, you play to win the game.
This is absolutely true. My boy Ty, shout out to Ty. Kevin Sampson wanted to let A-Cuff do his thing and shut the rest. Kyle Carpenter down.
I think he accidentally tagged somebody, shut the rest down.
Okay, gotcha.
Or shut Kaya.
Gotcha.
We'll just guess there. Shout out to Kayla Carpenter Downing, whoever you are.
Yeah, there you go. They think if the player blows by them, the athleticism will catch up. And they can block the shot from behind. That's the problem. You're damn right. They need to step up and get on the front side of defense and then make them alter the shot. You can get some scrap.
These kids aren't learning this before they get to college.
Yeah, that's
because the basketball IQ is down.
That's not on a highlight reel on YouTube. So yeah,
right.
Transplant Texas says defense comes when you have Billy in the game. Yep. Where were the dogs on Saturday? We had a few puppies show up amongst the dogs. Yeah.
I mean, when you get into early foul trouble, it's going to completely throw off whatever plan you had. And then guys get timid. They don't want to foul. It's all in all. And I'm not blaming the refs or anything because honestly, they called a kind of a crappy game both ways at different points. But it is what it is. We lost. We've lost to the now number 3 team, the now number 9 team, and the number 8 team. They'll be okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, so, we can moan and groan, whatever, which we're going to do even if they won this game.
This is true. This is true.
It is what it is. You got James Madison in 9 games. You got Tennessee on January 3rd in Fayetteville. So that's the time to get all this going, get all this right. Don't start the SEC season off 0-5 like last season. I think that's why Cal made the schedule the way he did.
Yep.
What do you think? I got a question real quick. What do you think about these games, these offsite games where 6,000 people were there?
So here's my part, and some of this is going because I'm tired of these college barstool accounts on social media. So Barstool Cougs tried before the game, saying that Cal didn't want, these teams were 500 miles apart. There's no reason for them to be playing in New Jersey. And he's blaming Cal for it when it's because Kelvin Sampson didn't want a home and home. So let's get that right first. Cal likes these games I think, to get in a bigger spotlight. I do question it, though. If this game was in Bud Walton Arena, because it was Arkansas's home game, would it still have been on CBS? Like, I question, like, the kind of prime time feel of having that 4:30 slot Saturday afternoon. So I've kind of wondered that, but I think Cal does it too for recruiting, whether it's seeing players while he's there or just so that these players can come see them, or it's like, hey, you're going to go play in these bigger venues. Now, I mean, we all know, just like I truly think, kind of like the Louisville game, that if this game had been played in Bud Walton Arena, it would have been a completely different story.
See, Christopher get it. Need to play one of them big foreign players for intimidation, if nothing else. See, he gets it. I'm just saying. Like, need somebody with a different skill set. Where's Stick Man when you need him? Where did Stick Man go? Missouri? Where did he go?
Who? Vanover?
Yeah.
I mean, he's like making money, like streaming video games, him playing video games and stuff now.
Hey, man, some people unemployed and ain't worth a damn. I ain't mad at them.
I think that's what that Rodrigo Blankenship, the former like Georgia kicker that went to the NFL, that's what he's doing now too, and building Legos on TikTok.
Hey, man, we live in a different world. Working at the plant for 30 years is no longer a thing. At least it's faded out. The ceiling is high for the Hogs. Houston had a bad version of the Razorbacks and only won by single digits. So waiting the SEC play, but Knox still needs to reappear. That's a great comment. I also look at it and say Houston got a bad version of the Razorbacks. Did Arkansas get the best version of Houston?
I think they did.
I think, yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. That means something, though. That means they understand.
I think that this is a Houston team that wants to get back to the national championship game.
Adam, Cal does the natural site games versus marquee teams for the recruiting of future players and player exposure for current players.
Got to weigh your options. Do you want the big time, the bigger venues, or do you want the potential better chance at a win? But at the same time, think about this. You know, he's playing these games at these venues. Where do they play March Madness? At these venues. Or other venue, you know. So it's also getting these guys ready to play on the road, to play in neutral site games, to play March Madness, to play the SEC tournament, to where, yeah, you have some Hog fans going there, but not the comfort level of your 19,000 fans inside Bud Walton Arena. So there's give and take with it. There's good things. There's pros and cons.
Yeah, I think it's something to be said when it comes to SEC play. It's a little bit more familiarity. You're not traveling as far to play these teams and away games. The other side of it is if you played in Madison Square Garden, some other college campus arena is not a thing to you at this point. So these guys have been able to get these site games and be on national TV on a regular basis. I think it does nothing but help them going into SEC play. I just hope at some point, as we sing with other teams, that the chemistry will click, players will step up, we will have some consistent players that we can depend on week in and week out. Rose Stewart would have come in here before we take our holiday break. Yep.
Copied and pasted from.
That's wild. That's real wild.
I mean,
how do you do that? At least we didn't have. Look, Vladimir missed the shot.
Yeah, that's like our. Yeah.
That's wild. Dominate on the block. Yeah. Christopher says Houston is a bad matchup because they are more physical and athletic. Usually, if you play with a team and a team that's physical, they usually aren't athletic. They seem to have
and you know, note to Trevor Brazil, if I could give any advice, which you don't have to take it. Your first true shot of the game, it doesn't need to be 4 feet behind the 3-point line. I don't care if you're feeling it or not. Have y'all seen the tall guy with the braids I was talking about last week? Basketball Page even posted him in the photos. Are we not talking about Paulo Samito?
That's what I think we're talking about.
Gotcha.
He's the one that's redshirted this season.
You said he was on the bench. I think that's what you said last week.
Yeah, I think that's him because there's nobody else that fits that description.
Right, tall dude with the braids on the bench. I think that was him. Gotcha. Ryan says the big foreign guy. Yeah, we have a swole. Absolutely. We showed the wingspan between the two different guys.
That's what happens when you play professionally over in Europe and then come here.
Gotcha.
Hey, if y'all didn't see, Eric Musselman's getting a mid-season transfer, which I forgot was a thing.
Ain't nobody diving on him. Yep, anybody driving on him, and it would hurt them more than they would hurt him. Yeah, makes sense to me. Hopefully, Kyle understands that. I feel like the legendary coach as he is, I think he'll get this. So hopefully, we'll learn from this and play smarter. Most definitely. Get a couple comments on basketball and transitioning. Michigan State held close ish to home for ACUF. Yeah, Houston game is New Jersey. Held close ish to home for Malik. Counted the same for Boogie last season. Puts
In New York,
potential in front of the family. Love it. Love it. Love it. Boom. Cal won't play home on campus is one of his things. He has never liked going back to Memphis. We've been waiting on that game against him and Coach Hardaway. The game, yeah, absolutely. That's what you need.
I mean, that's the thing with the Duke, the Houston, the Louisville, the Texas Tech. Like those are all teams that they could very well see in March or April.
And at least you got some tape on them
Mm-hmm.
versus your style play early in the season versus what you look like once you go through conference play. We're going to transition out of basketball real quick. But before we leave basketball, anybody got on here? I got something. Everything you got.
No, if you need a break, I can just throw up something.
No, let me get this in real quick, and then you can give me the break. Real quick, for the state of Arkansas, Little Rock to be exact, legendary high school basketball coach Al Flanagan from Parkview in my home city, passed away. Legendary coach Flanagan always kept them boys ready. He always had a squad at Parkview. In my time coming through high school, Parkview was just a straight basketball school. So to see them do their thing in football is a backlit. But anybody who knows anything about basketball in Central Arkansas, you heard of Coach Flanagan. He's been one of the legends. And like I say, condolences to his family and their loss. And like I said, our condolences to them. And the school of Parkview and the basketball squad, like I said, prayers up for y'all. Like I said, legendary guy. Haiti's not going to be here anymore, but yeah, that's where we are. Just wanted to make sure that I mention that and give kudos to Coach Flanagan and his legacy at Parkview. There you go. For sure. You can run a break real quick. We'll jump into some football when we come on back.
Ugly sweaters with the Razorback logo. Candy canes drip while we talk that mojo. Playoff dreams wrapped up like gifts. Ringing those bells when the defense shifts. From the hardwood shine to the gridiron grind. We break it all down, you don't fall behind. Pour up that cocoa, toss on that cap. It's a jolly little journey through the world of the Hogs Jazz. HQ Live, Christmas time we ride.
I love the fact that you set that up with the holiday thing. That's pretty dope.
You know, I just want to tell you, y'all living in Little Rock and Atlanta, this is how ass backwards Fort Smith is. This is how much nothing is going on. So Central Mall here in Fort Smith, there was a random big ass rock that just fell off a truck or something, ended up in the parking lot. When I tell you that people are going up and like decorating this rock and posting pictures with it, like, I mean, this is getting out of hand. Like, but this is what we're doing. Like,
I do remember one time I was what was I? I had first when I moved here after college and I came back home. And I said, wait a minute, somebody doing a story on a damn weed whacker? What? I said, yeah. It ain't nothing going on. It's a good problem to have, to be honest with you. A lot of times, depending on the city you live in, it's some of the saddest thing we ever want to watch. So
I'm just wondering why there's no pictures of like Dwayne the Rock Johnson photoshopped in.
Gotcha. Let me see. Ain't there nothing? Arkansas high school basketball definitely lost a legend from a Conway kid. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Coach Silverfield.
Showing up to all the games. He's the coach of the people.
Hey, man. But I think, once again, it's a situation where he's giving us what we need in that moment. Of course, as you stated on last show, which was a great clip, I just want to wait to see what they put on the field, what it really looks like. You know what I'm saying? Can his staff develop these players, the high school flips, the guys who are currently on the roster? Is somebody currently on the roster that's staying that we've been hoping would show up, aka Courtney Crutchfield, and all of a sudden he's the number one receiver next year because he's been developed properly, and he fully understands the system, and he's locked in, and it's all in. So it's a great possibility we could get that.
Hashtag all in.
Hey man,
Got to sell T-shirts.
hey man, look, I'm not mad at the man. Like I said, I feel like what we need right now coming from Coach Pittman, and we like Coach Pittman, but he was just so ho hum. Oh shucks.
So I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in August or September.
Yeah. At least he's not giving this logo. I'm down in the left lane.
College football playoff.
All right, so let's do it. College football playoff. We did have results this week. Ain't no way you got a graphic, baby. Nope.
I can just do this right here. I will say while I'm pulling this up that we have proven once again why
don't do that.
5 teams do not need to be in the playoff.
What you mean? They earned the right.
No.
Just because the game wasn't exciting, did you not see Miami and Texas A&M?
Okay, I'm talking about group of 5s. I'm not talking about Texas and Miami. And
that was a boring ass game.
You want to know why Texas A&M lost? The Yale leaders.
Oh, you seen that?
Everybody saw that.
I missed it actually.
It's just in general. This entire like weekend, like there's just been nothing but video clips of Texas A&M's Yale leaders,
the male chili,
trying to like talk trash in their midnight yell thing to Miami.
Oh, never mind. I already know them. Okay.
Yeah.
It's always corny.
It's just hard to watch. And I'm just totally blaming that. So yeah, we had let me pull this back up. James Madison 34, Oregon 51, which James Madison, most of their points came against the second team.
Real quick. The starting quarterback, Dante Moore, was still in the game at the end of the game. So I think it was, are you going to say the defensive players? The only reason why they scored 34 points.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this real quick.
You're just trying to justify them being in.
I don't get no money from this shit. It don't matter to me. I'm just saying. So my question to you is this: If James Madison did not get in, what school would have took their place?
Notre Dame or Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Anybody.
I'm just saying, at this point, if you took out James Madison and you took out Tulane, you would have put Notre Dame and Vanderbilt in those 2 spots, probably. I think that you would have had better matchups than those 2 games.
Okay, I agree with that.
So I just think that we need to stop with this. And I guarantee that after the season, they're going to go in and vote on 16 teams or 14 or however it's going to be. And it needs to be just a flat out who is 1 through 16 and stop, or, Porter brought up on Hog Talk. If you did your top 11 and then you did 5 conference champions, however they're going to do it. But I'm just tired of these piss poor games. Now, we've seen too Notre Dame go into these games and get blown out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With the way Diego Pavia has been parading himself around, I mean, it's very likely they would have gotten blown out. So you never know what's going to happen. I just think that these schools, you're not going to get a Cinderella in the college football playoff like you get
not basketball.
Thinking that that's going to happen, because in football that is not going to happen.
Yeah, physicality and experience versus greater opponents, it definitely plays a role. Joseph, you really think Ole Miss going to do that?
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Coach Golding, because he is making sure everybody knows that number one, Ole Miss's offense is Charlie Weiss Jr.'s offense, not Lane Kiffin's.
Yep.
And he is standing firm on his business to let everybody know that Ole Miss will be just fine. And it was more power. Like, kudos to him for doing it.
Right. I mean, that's his opportunity to do it. He's now the head coach. CFP moron violence. OU versus Bama. The blowout practice is prime time. Yeah, brought to you by Hunter Your Check. 6-7. Absolutely. BYU.
Or BYU, yeah.
Yeah, I like BYU.
BYU Oregon would have been probably a good game.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, one thing about BYU, I like them basketball and football. It's the culture of the community there. But like I said, honestly, they're just very disciplined. They don't give away the game. So I can appreciate that style of play. There should go FCS model, 10 conference champs, 14 at larges. My man said Ole Miss definitely winning against Georgia. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
They ain't gonna get paid.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that man for getting paid.
I ain't either, but damn.
Yeah. At this point, looking at it, I can't nobody see this shit.
You want this one instead?
There you go. Thank you, sir. So looking at the next matchups, of course, Texas Tech's gonna play Oregon. Texas Tech got a good defense and offense. Oregon defense is not that fine.
No, I wonder if Texas Tech's. I mean, no, I'm not trying to take a shot at their schedule, but they didn't really play anybody. So I just wonder if that's going to catch up to them.
Okay, all right, I got you. Alabama and Indiana.
Indiana all day. I mean, we saw Alabama's defense finally kind of show back up, but I'm not going to. At this point, first and second round, whatever, I'm not going to root against Cignetti. Do I think Indiana's going to win it all? No, I don't. But
this is what's interesting. I know in the pick'em, I chose OU over Alabama solely because I feel like OU has a better defense and they got better skill players on the perimeter against Bama. Here's the thing. I feel like somewhere along the line, the narrative needs to be said that Bama is not dead without Nick Saban. But they took care of business. Ty Simpson made it happen, and they end up going to the next round. Ole Miss and Georgia. I got Georgia.
I got Georgia. I have Georgia winning it all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just looking like it's something about that. I don't know if you guys seen the clip. Somebody was in the parking lot of the stadium doing bowl practice, and Kirby Smart is dog walking the coach and the players, just cussing them out, just cussing them. I'm like, they don't even have a game this week. He just cussing people out, but that's how tapped into this situation he is, not letting up on these guys.
Tap. What?
Moving on. All right. Miami and Ohio State.
The only reason I would want Miami to win this one is to see Carson Beck versus Georgia in the following round.
It's a great storyline.
But Vegas didn't give a shit about that.
There you go. Ohio State Julian Saying staying relevant, didn't win the Heisman. I don't know. There's a lot to be said about it. Whoever's going to sell the most tickets and jerseys, that's who's going to be at the end. I just feel like
I think you've got to have an SEC school in it. And it's one of those things too with Indiana. Why I can't pick them to win it all is because they have the Heisman winner. And that typically doesn't happen. You're going to get the Heisman curse at some point in time.
There you go. Gotcha. It is what it is. Hold on. Let me get this. You can go ahead and do that. I'm rooting for Indiana to win it all. Gotcha. Brian says, Justin, Miami's coming from generational blood. That's Ohio State. We'll see. Nathan got Indiana. Nathan got Georgia. Okay, gotcha.
3-10.
That's your boy though. That's you. That's your boy. Alabama took care of business because the board wanted out of the consideration for the Michigan job. You trying to tell me if he lost that game, you wouldn't believe this particular week conversation was about Lane Kiffin skipping out and going to Alabama, and DeBoer actually going to Michigan? That would have been a serious conversation.
100%.
And it's still going to be a conversation until this is done.
Anytime, which if it had happened now, it would have just been hilarious.
Right.
For him. I mean, it's just a matter of when. When is Lane Kiffin going to be in Tuscaloosa as their head coach?
That's his dream. So I get it. Alabama and Georgia National Championship. See, it could be an SEC whole thing. Whole SEC championship will be epic and piss everyone off. Yeah, it would. I'm disappointed in Texas A&M because I just didn't understand what I was looking at. I didn't understand what I was looking at this particular week in Texas A&M. I've never seen that team, but looking at it, Miami does have some first round talent guys on the edge. As well.
I think there was a Texas A&M offensive lineman that kind of ran his mouth a little bit in press conferences, and I think that it got back to defensive line for Miami, and they took it personally.
Gotcha.
Because I know one of the guys that he called out in particular had 3 sacks. So
sometimes you just need to shut the hell up and just play between the lines. Like
let your game speak.
Yeah, for sure. The boy was just making sure he had a plan B, just like
you can get those at the pharmacy
or DoorDash.
Oh yeah.
2025, about to be 2026. Are we ready for another round of Michael Irvin on the sideline?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? It's pure entertainment.
Him, Ray Lewis, like go for it, guys.
Yeah, at least they got former players who were great in the league who actually on the sideline of the school they went to.
Their conference lets them, you know.
Can McFadden have a lifetime pass for the sideline?
So do y'all want to give your next round call it your pick 'em? Your pick 'em picks right now?
No. I see what you're doing here.
What? You don't want to be on record? You don't want to be on death row record telling us right now?
I don't. I gotta do my research. You never know what may happen between this week and next week. One of these kids may get arrested. Speaking of arrested, anybody seen our defensive end just got a damn
Hellcat Charger? Yeah.
Dog, sir.
When I saw Quincy Rhodes and then I read a Hellcat Charger, the first thing in my head was fool's gonna get a speeding ticket for reckless driving, and yeah,
I don't wish that on them, but I also feel like Arkansas is the type of place where officers look like, hey, I can make a name for myself if I get somebody. And we're not in a position of our football organization to where we sweep stuff under the rug. I'm sure some stuff has been swept under the rug, but I guarantee you, if the reporter would have shut his mouth about the Bob Petrino situation, I don't think we would have been where we are. But it is what
all I can say is if something happens, you get a citation, sir. Take care of it before you leave town, like KJ Jefferson. That you come back and get arrested.
There you go. All right. So college football. We talked about college football playoff. This is going to be interesting to me. I think back to when Notre Dame chose not to go ahead and show them. Yeah. When they chose not to participate in the bowl games, I think about those players. One of the things that's important to me about bowl practice is the younger players have an opportunity to play, get some reps.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering how that's going to impact. Arkansas ain't like Georgia, but they state police are damn close. I don't know if you've seen these YouTube videos.
You don't want to get pit maneuvered on 540.
I'm just, amen. Georgia State Patrol is undefeated.
Have you done? No, I'm talking about in Arkansas.
I know. I'm saying they undefeated, but I've seen a lot of people in on Arkansas State Patrol.
But most of that's around Little Rock in southern Arkansas.
So is it not happening in Fort Smith? Is that what we're saying?
No, they paint rocks.
Okay.
No, we got rocks in the parking lot. That's what we're worried about here. Smoke rocks.
Gotcha. So Frank, I moved on supporting green roads and courtesy wheel. Hey man, whatever works.
Who got KJ his? I don't remember. But that's his Corvette.
No, the question is who got Clint Sterner here?
When it was illegal.
Look, and I was on campus, and we was on what we consider to be a little Africa. I don't know if you know about that, but we sitting up there and we looking like, hey man, who was that in that white car? That white Corvette? Clint Sterner. After the Tennessee fumble.
The Sternover.
Rumor has it was his girl car. Anything is possible, but I'm like, the Monday after the damn ball, whatever, dude. See?
ASP Officer Jacob Bird will be looking for the Hellcat.
Mm-hmm. You can't believe them officers didn't see that damn video.
ASP, GSP, SEC, and 5.
Love it. Ask back about that Fayetteville Police Department, no doubt about it. We wish that man well, but like I said, somebody looking to make a headline, so please do not get yourself in a situation to whenever it comes up. Got a custom cutlass.
There's one thing about that was it a cutlass or a caprice that he had?
He had a caprice. I think he had a bubble caprice.
Bubble caprice with like 22s or something.
Right.
There's a lot of difference between in 2007 a 1995 caprice on 24s versus a Hellcat Charger.
Hey, the man said it had alligator interior. I said, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We wish the young
Interior.
man well. Be safe out there, brother. Be safe out there. What we got at the college football playoffs? Christmas.
You want to know the next games, or are we going to Christmas?
You can go to the next games. Then I want to go to Christmas.
I forgot what the next games are. I've already exited.
So why would you ask me that and then you not have it?
I didn't know where you were going with that.
This is the type of shit that you do.
Yeah. Anyway. Hellcat versus Cutlass. I mean, everybody knew McFadden's Cutlass.
Y'all ain't never
Brandon
heard.
Allen played
Y'all
better.
probably never heard of Dunk Master. Go to YouTube and look up Dunk Master, not Slam Dunk. Dunk is a car type of car.
Nike Dunks.
Florida, like it's not a.
Why are you the way that you are?
You know, I'm just saying.
So I got a question. With all these hires Silverfield has made, how are we feeling about where we stand? It's a wait and see. We don't know until there's a product put on the field. We were oversold on the coaches that we were getting. We got SEC experience, we got NFL experience, but it just wasn't like high profile names like they made it seem like we were going to get. So I think we're in a totally wait and see what happens when in September type thing.
I think for me, Hart, you can go ahead a second. I think for me, it's going to be when the transfer portal opens to see exactly who they pull from the transfer portal. Are these guys high-profile guys? Are there guys who are considering schools who are currently in the college football playoff? Those things are going to matter more to me, just so I can ponder at least what this team will look like. How much more improved will they be on the defensive line? We talked about this last week about what areas we think they should target the most. Defensive line, secondary, linebackers that have size and speed. Those are things I'm looking forward to. I feel like if they have the physical statures of major guys, I think we have a chance. So once again, it comes down to coaching, and I'll be interested to figure out what it looks like in the offseason, talk to these position coaches, and figure out their stance on their philosophies. So that's going to be interesting to me. You said something about the next games. What?
I got a question while you're doing that.
Yeah,
What do you think about a defensive coordinator at Florida making $950,000 and then going to Arkansas making $2 million and being the highest paid coordinator ever at Arkansas?
That's the most Arkansas thing to ever happen.
It's about like hiring an offensive line coach as your head coach.
I said 6-7 on the coaching hire. Hey Ty, thank you for watching us while you driving, brother. I really appreciate that for real. That's
wait, hang on.
That's really real. Still feel is what the older generation would call a wind jammer. Oh man.
6-7.
I ain't for that shit. You'll never live that down.
No. You got Oregon versus Texas Tech January 1st. Alabama versus Indiana, January 1st. Ole Miss in Georgia, January 1st. And Miami and Ohio State, New Year's Eve.
Gotcha. Shout out to
Hopefully
Arkansas
nobody gets their knee dislocated like Willis McGahee when Miami and Ohio State played in the national championship in like 2002, 2001.
Why would you?
Miami got screwed that game.
They did. Shout out to Arkansas State for winning, and shout out to Xbox. The way that they presented and had Master Chief, no, that was nice. That was very nice. That's better than the Mayo Bowl where you get mayonnaise poured on you, and yeah, it's better than the Pop-Tart Bowl.
And Arkansas State won.
Arkansas State won. Hey man,
Shout out Jonesboro. We beat y'all.
Yeah, we beat.
Now what?
Win a bowl game.
Yeah.
Hey, we beat Arkansas State, so
yeah, talking big shit. Anyhow, there you go. Damn.
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Arkansas bowl game was Arkansas State. Damn. I mean, once you think about it, dog, that was, I mean, dog, just saying. Let's get straight into this holiday time. Look, it's that time of year. where people get together, man, and create memories. And we sit here and thought about some of our fonder memories growing up in regards to Christmas. And if you guys have been watching the last 2 years, we did Christmas gifts. So, Christmas ideas. We did Christmas ideas.
This is the third holiday season.
I know, right? I know.
Mhm.
And that's one of the trademarks. So, we have a couple gifts that we're going to actually say, hey, if you're looking for a last minute gift, if you're one of those guys, you've been working hard all year and you know you need to get some gifts, but you haven't gone and done anything. Here are a couple last minute gifts that we could, suggest to you that we think would be great gifts.
Who wants to go first?
Matt?
Sure. All right.
Hang on. Dun, dun, dun.
Do you
Oh, wait. Nope.
you ever get tired of and get frustrated? You ever get pissed off watching hog games? You just want to beat stuff up? Well, do I have the product for you? Get yourself in shape and get out some frustration. Go buy you a punching bag and take it out. Every time a ref doesn't call travel on Cam Boozer, go punch the bag. When the Hogs throw lazy passes on a double team, go punch the bag. I think it's a great thing. You can get yourself in shape. Everybody has a usually has a New Year's resolution to get in shape. So it's a good way to get out some frustration and get in shape.
You know what? I like that, man. I like that. I like that. I like that because every year a lot of people they go straight to health and say, hey, this is going to be my thing going into 2026. If you are already a current gym member, you might want to go in there and figure out what time works for you now before everybody start having these New Year's resolutions and they keep packing the damn parking lot in the first 3 months. It happens. We can move on to the next gift, which is the one I got. Speaking of health.
Hey, y'all didn't even say anything about I put these on. I gave you backgrounds. I gave you.
Sir, I haven't even got into mine, sir. First of all, if you look at the background that makes it pop on the screen, right here, I have a Never Clog cold press juicer made from Ninja. Ninja has a lot of great tools. I'm sure everybody has. A lot of people have. What's the thing called?
Blender.
Air fryer.
Air fryer.
Air fryer is like the coolest shit these days to have an air fryer if you don't have one. So yeah,
Vacuums.
air fryer.
Wait, no, they don't make vacuums.
Blenders.
Dyson. Yeah.
No, I think they have the robot vacs now.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. We got one, but it's not from Ninja. I also do have a slushy maker, which is a good item from Ninja. Anyhow, and you can put liquor in it. Cause I'm on vacation, so fuck it. Look, anyway, so this is one thing that I looked at. Just looking at taking health a little bit more serious. Trying something different. Some people don't like working out, but they try to control their diet. This is one thing that I'm going to control this year and go into. Because I don't know if you guys know, but if you look at Adam's face, anybody see how chiseled his jawline is? He's Matthew McConaughey-ish with the jawline because he has been working on his health all year and last year. So I definitely want to get my health better this year, and I'm gonna go with it by doing juicing, getting raw vegetables. Because at this point, I don't know what's in this food, but it's keeping us fat as hell. And it's giving us all type of things we got to deal with as we get older. So for me,
probably red 40.
You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Grown man age, boy.
Red 40 is a food color.
Oh, red.
Yeah. Yellow dot number 5.
They banned it in some places in the United States.
Did you say Mambo number 5?
Yellow dye.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of Athena in my life. All right, boom. Either way, go. Check out that Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer. I think it's a great thing. It can be used for the family in general. The kids on a Saturday, if you want to do fresh orange juice, or you want to mix up concoctions that are definitely healthy for you, help with your circulation, your blood flow, things of those natures. So I think that's a great idea to give someone who wants to take their health a little bit seriously, but don't want to go to the gym just yet. So that's
before we get into mine. See, I thought Hart was coming with a mesothelioma commercial. Does that punching bag come with interchangeable Velcro faces of the SEC refs?
That would be nice.
Sold separately.
Put your Kool-Aid in there for next season.
I like it.
Been injured by a punching bag? Call the law offices of Hog HQ.
Y'all, wow, man. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I love y'all's comments.
Razorbacks definitely contributed to the weight loss. Well,
Yeah.
DP, did you gift Sowers the juicer to help his future players when his strength training regimen is not enough to produce results? Oh, wait, that's a different kind of juice.
Oh man.
So you
That's
had a health kick for your juice. You had a punching bag to take out your anger. I had to do something a little bit different.
That's you.
So let's just go with something that do with this what you want. Obviously, be safe.
I'm not going to believe this. Now I got 2 of them. Do you feel lucky? Punk, go ahead. Make my millennium. You got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya? Punk. I don't think he's going to make it. Check this out. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm talking about I love these things.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Hey, you could start a fire pit. You could light your smoker, light your grill.
Start throwing fires, smoking the bear, all type of shit. Yeah. You gave the warning of make sure you're see Adam Justin. See, there you go.
Hey, I'm just trying, you get out there and you're just like, get your matches going. You can't get a good flame going. Boom.
Yeah, say it again.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, blow your damn self up with a propane tank. Yeah, that's why I work. It is what it is. What's that?
For all the fair weather fans to burn their jerseys on social media. Hey, that's another great example.
Hey, I'm retired, long retired, sir. Yeah, long retired.
Can we give the flamethrower to the defense? We can burn up the competition literally. Torches for when the opponent's wide receivers torch the secondary. You can torch something as well. Make s'mores. Don't set a quarterback's car on fire or actually think that it's the quarterback's truck, but it's actually something. Yeah, whatever.
Right. Real quick. It's Christmas time, and I know we're gonna talk about a couple of memories that we had, but I don't know if we have the song. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Now we'd get flagged for it.
These are delicious.
You know which ones suck are the
brownies, I'm sure.
Christmas tree donuts.
That's horrible. Why would you do that? I don't even eat powdered donuts in general.
Oh, they're not powdered, they're iced.
That's still no.
It's the same crap that's on the zebra cake wannabes.
Whoa. Flag on the play, sir. Flag on the play. It's unnecessary roughness.
Don't get mad.
I'm so glad you're on your health kick, but
that product is going to be on a 1-800-MY-BAD commercial soon.
There you go.
Hey, you can get it on the TikTok shop too.
It's probably been on Jackass if we go back and watch a couple episodes. I'm pretty sure. We got some dude in who said makes more. Don't love that Christmas. Thank you. See, transplanter takes a note. Now let me tell you something. This time of year, I'm a real fat ass. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that, right? Every year these come out, they run out of these. They stop making these before the season's over with. So I get 4 boxes as soon as I see it. 4 boxes of these. And of course, I got 2 boxes of the Christmas tree cakes. Argue with your mama. I like them. You can kiss my ass. Now, here we go. See that? You can take.
Hey, it would be really cool, like if you unwrapped those and you had it like a cigar, and then you had that torch, and you could light it like a cigar.
Hey, dude. Justin, you are reading my mind. Your favorite Christmas song. If it don't start with "In My Mind," it ain't talking about that. That's for real. Favorite Christmas song, Matt?
You caught me off guard.
You already know mine.
Silent Night.
By who? By who though?
It don't matter.
Oh
I
shit!
didn't think you didn't ask me who. I mean, you just did, but before
Silent Night
that,
by the Temptations is undefeated. Period.
okay, I'll stick with that one. I'll stick with that
Yeah.
one.
If I hear another version, it may not. I may not. It's like Mariah Carey. It's like Mariah Carey. This song.
This is the only answer. So much for your health kick, DP.
No, I can't juice them. That start next week. I'm on vacation.
But okay, you can't juice them. But listen, hear me out. Take your blender that you've got. You've got a blender. Okay. No, actually, what I was going to say is put those stick things in the blender. Then get a protein shake. It can be chocolate, it can be coffee, whatever you want to do. Pour it in there, blend it all up, and then you can put it in your little icy slushy thing. And then you've got a like protein. Yeah.
Or you can crush them up, throw some cream cheese and some whipped cream in it, and have a little dip.
Cream cheese. You're white for that.
Let me tell you something. I don't know how many rolls of tissue you gonna need after you eat that shit. When I tell you, boy, you're gonna be sore.
Cheesecake's good. You don't like cheesecake?
Did you say still? That's like eating banana pudding and like
Silent Night, just like the defense every game.
Hell no. Well,
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Jake Paul needs that juice more than we. Hey, you know what Jake Paul has that we don't have? That's $92 million.
92 million.
Oh, I'm thinking still in his jaw.
He got a double broken jaw. 92 million. I'm sure he can move on from that. Somebody laid next to him for little nothing last night. When I worked at Walmart, we blasted the shit out of the Temptations during Christmas in the Garden Center. For sure, everybody know the Garden Center be jumping during the holiday time.
I can tell you what. Oh, let me see if there's one song that I heard in retail over the course of 20 years that I hate. I don't know if I want to tell you what it is. Christmas. I'll have to think of the name of it.
The Christmas weather will be so warm. It will remind you of the infamous Hog Island. Yeah.
It's going to be like 76 degrees here.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You're going to lose the lining of your stomach with the shit he talking about. That's out of pocket. It's out of pocket. Just know National Lampoon's Christmas will come on again. And I will record it on DVR again. And I will not watch A Christmas Story again. I still haven't watched it. Is that the one where say I got my eye? You gonna shoot your eye?
Yeah.
I watched that so much as a kid because TBS and TNT and whatever. That's all they show for like 24 hours.
Right.
And that is one of those movies that I would be okay if I never saw it again.
We did watch Home Alone the other day.
That's all right.
I love Home. Yeah.
One
Christmas
or two.
Story. I used to hate it, but now the older I've gotten, I've opened up to it. Basically, I'll watch it.
I like watching. I don't know. There's one.
Yeah,
I think my favorite Christmas movie over the past few years has been. Oh, it's the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anthony Mackie. The Night Before. It's funny.
Seen it. Okay.
I might watch 40-year-old version just because it's a great movie.
Batman Returns is a great Christmas movie.
Facts.
Die Hard.
I get tired of the debate every year and like all the memes and
That's
stuff.
why I threw it up there.
Trying to think of we've already asked the question about Nightmare Before Christmas.
You having Christmas cookouts during this week? We having Christmas cookouts. People do Christmas different. Do you guys do traditional Christmas like dinner as far as you did Thanksgiving, or how does that work?
So growing up, are we going to get into memories?
Let's do it.
Well, this isn't mine, but like growing up, it was. So we did Christmas Eve was like lunch at my mom's side, dinner at my dad's side, and then you basically eat the same thing on both meals. That's one reason I just get tired of Thanksgiving food. Because you kind of still have turkey, ham, and all that stuff.
Right.
And yes, DP, I had all my first and second and third cousins, and that's one of those that I know you were surprised when you heard that. But that's what happens when your dad has 9 brothers and sisters.
Gotcha.
So, but then as grandparents pass, time
Mhm.
goes on, plans change over the years. So like this year we're going on Christmas Day to my cousin's house with some of my other family, first cousin. Some of the second and third cousins will be there though. And I think we're just doing like appetizers and finger foods and stuff just because everybody has so much other stuff going on. So
Will y'all guys have any cucumber sandwiches?
no, we're not that white.
Oh, okay. Will there be raisins in the potato salad? Any chance?
Always.
I won't even look at it to know if there is or not because I don't eat potato salad.
Really? Do you eat pasta salad?
No, cold salad, cold pastas. Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay.
See, I can pull
pasta salad.
I can pull leftover pasta out of the fridge and like take a bite of it. That's fine, but something like cold pasta salad just sounds gross.
Okay, it's a texture thing. I don't really do pasta salad. People have cookouts in the summertime. Hey, I got some pasta salad. Oh, I don't need none of that shit. I'm not eating it.
Now there's somebody at work that'll bring like a whole ass bowl of like cold pasta salad and eat it for the entire week for their lunch, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
That's disgusting. Finger foods, grazing food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pig in a blanket. Some
Chips
people,
and dip, nacho cheese dip. I mean,
whoa.
egg rolls,
fudge.
Glad you said that. You said cheese dip.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make cheese dip? How do you?
More than likely, it's going to be a block of Velveeta,
Okay.
Rotel,
Okay.
and then sausage, like breakfast sausage. Jamie Dean, ground it up, throw it in there.
Okay.
Some people
cumin in
do
it.
ground beef. Some people do sausage. Some people do half and half.
Gotcha.
Depends on if I'm making it or just somebody else has.
Okay.
Because I'll put more things, like I'll put hatch chilies and other things in there, but some people are think that that's too spicy. But those people also think like black pepper is too spicy. What do you mean, those people? You know what I mean, those people.
Y'all think it be me? It's him. I swear. I promise you. Y'all think a lot of this stuff be me because I'm black. It's him.
Ooh.
I ain't never seen a white man with that many cousins in my life. That's why he made a joke like he did. That man got 1,000 damn cousins. Velveeta for mac and cheese and Rotel cheese dip. No other uses for that. Oh, okay, yeah. You gotta have a block. You cut the block up, put it in the crock pot. You get on your stove with your ground beef. You season it well. You season the ground beef.
Yeah, if y'all aren't putting seasonings in your ground beef, if you're just putting it in the pan, just throw it away at that point.
Throw that ish away.
Feed it to the dogs, actually.
There you go. And just know that your yard will be filled with diarrhea cha-cha-cha for the following week. Matt, any chance you have any great memories, the fondest memories from holiday time?
I've had some. I was been thinking about this. I mainly went towards like presents or something like that, and because I guess I had two of them. One, I wanted a weight bench, and I got that when I was more of a teenager. But younger, it was a starter jacket. I'd always wanted a starter jacket, and I'd finally gotten one after a few years, and it was like the greatest thing. I kind of wish I still had it, to be honest with you.
They actually sell them at Costco again.
Really?
Yeah.
And homage.
Right. What team did you have? 49ers, Raiders?
It was the Cowboys. It was back during the Emmett and Irvin and all them days.
Oh, okay. That's your excuse for still trash. That's the last time they was on VHS. The last time they was on Super Bowl. Look, real quick. Fondest memory as a kid, toy wise, it was the castle of Castle Grayskull, He-Man. This is when we had the wrestling men had the thick bodies. Dog, that was prime kid stuff. That was good stuff. I remember that. Also, non-toy memory. We used to go to my grandmother's house for Christmas, and if your grandmother's from the South, she probably had this old oval pot. It was probably blue with white little specks on it. She would cook roast and stew and stuff. Well, we used to put our little butts in it and slide down this hill when it snowed, and that was some of the best memories between me and my cousins that we ever could have, bro. I wish my butt was small enough to fit in that thing and slide down there as a watch at this point. either way it goes, it was a great memory by me and my cousins, and I definitely enjoyed that as a holiday memory. You got anything before we get out of here? If we are getting music,
Oh, that was just the music for y'all to talk.
that is so nice of you, man.
I
Look,
mean, no, I'm waiting for something to load. So, I mean, Christmas time. I mean, I went and looked for a picture for you, and I couldn't find one.
Gotcha.
Shocker, I know. It's one of those that I was like, do I go with my Christmas past? Do I go with whatever. So I did pull up this picture. Let me see if I can upload it right quick. This was actually from what year is this? 12 years ago, maybe.
I didn't have
if it's your profile picture, I'm gonna laugh.
My profile picture.
What me and DP always talk about.
Oh no.
Oh, we got the same.
This is when my daughter got her first gun. This was Christmas 2013, I believe. DP's not even looking.
I am looking.
What kind is it?
Oh, it's just one of those little pink Red Ryder BB gun.
That's what I was thinking it was. Okay.
Let me tell y'all something. That right there, getting your preteen child a gun, that's definitely a Southern thing. It's definitely a Southern.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, why would I do something like that?
No, I thought you were going to say it was a white thing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a good
one.
one.
These are the originals. I kept these. Yeah, these will be worth some money. My son to get these.
But no, I mean, it's one of those that, Christmas was definitely a family tradition in the sense of everything was, grandparents at one side, grandparents on the other side. Then Christmas Day was like our immediate family's day. Things change over the years, whether it's deaths in the family just changes when it comes to divorce, kids growing up, etc.
Yeah.
So my only thing is whether it's people you work with, people that are your friends or whoever, there's a lot of people that may not like the holidays for whatever reason.
Thanks.
Whether it's a tough time for them, whatever the case may be. All I ask is to those people that do like say, hey, like I don't celebrate, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, whatever. Don't lay into them. Don't start with the Scrooge stuff. Don't try to peer pressure them into participate in your dirty Santas at work or whatever the case may be. Just let them be, because there's enough on a lot of people's plates as it is. And getting that pressure from people to participate in something that for whatever reason they don't want to be a part of, just respect it.
Yeah.
You go do your thing, let them do their thing.
Gotcha.
So it's just one of those that that's something that's always rubbed me the wrong way, and it really shouldn't be something that anybody has to worry about during the holidays.
Taking care of, that's all that matters.
When you have kids, when you have kids, Christmas is about them.
Yeah, I'm learning that this year. Matter of fact, my wife decided to order some stuff for the baby, and I was like, "Oh, now this was like last week or something." She been on top of it, so I just opened it up and I said, "Babe, look, he got a gift." I just gave it to him. I thought it was just a random. So he's supposed to wait for Christmas. Well, as much stuff as he got, as much stuff as my son got, I don't think it'll matter if he opens it today or on Christmas. He is truly blessed for sure. All right. Anything else before we get out of here, guys? Like I said, I know we're holding people long, but like I said, we just kind of enjoying the process of talking with each other. We know we won't be on next week. Let everybody enjoy their holiday, enjoy the bowl games. I am off until 2026, so I am definitely taking advantage of that time.
I got 2 more days.
Who? You do? Oh.
I got tomorrow and Tuesday, and then I'm off for 12 days.
Ty, yes, I'm going to eat these. But guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm going to the gym. Yeah. Don't make it happen.
And then we got anorexic action figures now.
Oh, yeah. They definitely weak as hell. Anyhow, that's all I got. Merry Christmas, guys, from Nathan. Baby DP won't remember. Yeah, won't. Oh,
Mama will.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Like somebody told me we got him a basketball goal, and then he got a motorized. I said, don't bring nothing to this house that make a bunch of noise. He do it by himself. But I'm happy to have my son here, and it is what it is. Y'all winning by okay. All right.
By 4.
Anyhow,
Once again.
gotcha.
I say Merry Christmas, everybody. If you got something, you got a beef or a conflict going on, try to swallow your pride a little bit, maybe resolve it during this time because life's short and you never know, when it should last.
At this point, it's so many family beefs going on amongst people. I think it's worth having a conversation. You never know this could be somebody's last Christmas with you. It's worth the
Hmm.
conversation if nothing else. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is try. But I think it's time to move past that. We're in tough times. No matter what field you work in, what your family life look like, everybody kind of dealing with some stuff. So just try to take it easy on people, give people grace. Like I said, you having some beef with somebody, as Matt said, have that conversation. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
December 23rd, for you folks that have watched Seinfeld, December 23rd is Festivus. So that is the day you air your grievances out to the loved ones. So
Before we get out of here, I missed it last week. I meant to ask you, did you take a self-care day? Because I seen John Cena retired. I don't know if he cried or I didn't know what happened.
no, I mean, he's great, but at the same time, I mean, he went out how he should have gone out.
Gotcha.
When the great wrestlers, or most of them, like when it's their last match, they're supposed to lose their last match because you pass the torch on to somebody else. So it was one of those people that were expecting him to win, just he wasn't going to win.
Gotcha.
How did you see him? I know, right? We can all see him now because he's gone. On that note,
we're gonna get out of here.
Peace.
Yeah.